What's good, people? It is a Sunday. Got a little chum, little cut. I always just buzz my hair just because I don't want to do it in the morning. It's just so much work. But this has saved me a bunch of time. I wanted to talk a little bit about this. I'm the type of guy that gets obsessed with stuff really easily. I used to play soccer my whole life. I was known as the kid who played soccer. It was just part of my identity and who I was. I wasn't the type to just like play the sport, but I actually got like obsessed with it. I would play soccer before school. I would do it during class. I would do it after school. And I would even like watch film of myself and games on the weekends, and I would also play games on the weekends. Another example, I've played guitar since 7th grade, but I recently picked it back up about 2 years ago, and I just got obsessed. I learned a bunch about music theory, which is super boring. In my youth ministry, I learned pretty much all of the songs that we would play on a Tuesday night just so I could prepare myself and eventually join the worship team. And I would just play it every single day for so long until I got to the point where I was actually good enough to start playing full songs. And with videography, I got obsessed with that so fast. When I first started videography, my brother, he had a camera and I would just ask him to use it all the time. And then it got to the point where I just used it so much. He was just like, bro, just have it. I would use the camera all the time. I was always taking photos, always taking videos. And it got to the point where I am now where I just take my camera everywhere I go. I've invested a bunch of my own money into videography, and even to the point where I do 2 30-day challenges at one time just so I could get better at it. That's obsession. Yeah, it didn't really matter what it was. It was just as long as I liked it, I would get obsessed with it. This can get super dangerous too, and that's the reason I don't drink. That's the reason I don't do drugs, is because I'll probably just get addicted to it. That's just the way that my mind works. Obsession can be a very dangerous thing, but it could also be a super useful tool to help you grow and learn faster. I've been told that I pick up on things pretty quick and I learn fast. The reason for this is because I don't just like do things, I literally become obsessed with them. A great example of this would be Kobe Bryant. He talked about it a lot, about being obsessed with basketball. That's a lot of where I got my inspiration from. He would talk about training 2 to 3 times every single day and actually becoming obsessed with it and watching film. And in my mind, it just made sense to me because I want to be excellent in everything that I do. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as I like it, I want to be excellent in it. I don't really like being mediocre in anything because then I just feel dumb if I'm not that good in something. But I found that being obsessed with something accelerates your growth so much faster than if you weren't actually obsessed with something. With soccer, since I trained at such a high volume, I became a lot better, a lot faster. And with guitar, I learned a lot faster than most people would. And with videography, I picked it up really fast. I started videography about a year ago and now I'm full-time in it. I would say if you have a goal and you want to get there faster than everybody else, then you have to become obsessed with it. It's fine if you're not obsessed with something. You just won't get that goal as fast as you would. If you are going to become obsessed with something, don't let that thing become your identity. For me, I'm a follower of Jesus. That's my identity, and that's who I'll always be. I might not always be a videographer, but I'll always be a follower of Christ. And knowing that that's my identity, I'm able to become obsessed with something because it's something that's going to advance the kingdom of God. Obsession can be a great thing. It just depends where your motives are. So be careful how you go about being obsessed with something. Thanks for letting me ramble on about this for a little bit, but we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.